This is a story that you won't want to miss. Saudi Arabia has given Israel clear skies to attack Iranian nuclear sites. This comes from the Times. This is an amazing story if it is in fact true. Saudi Arabia has conducted tests to stand down its air defenses to enable Israeli jets to make a bombing raid on Iran's nuclear facilities, the Times can reveal. In the week that the UN Security Council imposed a new round of sanctions on Tehran, defense sources in the Gulf say that Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, has agreed to allow Israel to use a narrow corridor of its airspace in the north of the country to shorten the distance for a bombing run on Iran. Now, are we hearing this today? That the country of Saudi Arabia, not normally an Israeli ally, but very much a mutual enemy of Iran, has said, okay, Israel, we are making provisions for you to fly through our country to facilitate an attack on the nuclear production facilities of Iran. Why now? Does this mean that an attack by Israel against Iran may be forthcoming? We've heard rumored for a long time that July might be the ideal month for Israel to attack Iran. This is not a prediction here. I don't know. However, it is interesting that Saudi Arabia has right now granted this approval. Now, that's not the end of the story. To ensure the Israeli bombers pass unmolested, Riyadh has carried out tests to make certain its own jets are not scrambled and missile defense systems not activated. Once the Israelis are through, the kingdom's air defenses will return to full alert. The Saudis have given their permission for the Israelis to pass over, and they will look the other way, said a U.S. defense source in the area. They have already done tests to make sure their own jets aren't scrambled and no one gets shot down. This has all been done with the agreement of the U.S. State Department. So apparently the United States has given tacit agreement to an Israeli attack against Iran. Now, one reason this is so important, especially from a prophetic standpoint, is the Bible prophesies that from this part of the world, a war will begin. Not just any war, but World War III, the worst war the world has ever known or will ever know. Now, once we realize that there's a prophecy in the Bible of a war that will start from the area of the Euphrates River, the very area of which we are speaking today, and that this war will ultimately kill 1/3 part of mankind, 1/3 of the human race. When we realize that that's what the Bible prophesies, and that Saudi Arabia is opening its doors for Israel to attack Iran. Iran has already said, if you do this, this will mean World War III. Now, Iran claims that they have moles inside the U.S. They already have bombs in major U.S. cities at their signal that could detonate dirty bombs, nuclear explosions that would absolutely decimate the United States of America. So what are we up against here? We know this war is coming. I want to make that crystal clear to everyone. The war of Revelation 9, verse 13 through 16 is coming. It will kill 2 billion human beings. It will kill 1/3 of the human race. We